Hey, what's going on, guys? KrowOfMurder15 here with the last episode of Vlog for 2021. And man, do I have a lot to talk about. Not necessarily update-wise for the channel, but just my thoughts on this year and just how I'm feeling currently. But there are a few updates I want to get out of the way before I actually get into kind of the meat and potatoes of this episode. Where this is the last episode of 2021, I do want to kind of go over like how I thought this year went, what I want to improve, that kind of stuff. So, updates first. I will be returning to streaming next week on January 3rd, I believe. I'm actually got a good bit of time off from work just because we don't have a lot of hours right now where the holiday seasons are going to be over with, so things will be slowing down, so I'll have plenty of time to stream. So I'm going to try my best to try to get back to my regular streaming schedule. So January 3rd, first stream of the new year. That's what I'm going to be streaming, but I don't know what I'm going to be streaming yet, so that'll still be a surprise. I still have a couple of videos in the works right now. One of which, and I talked about this on TikTok, I don't think I talked about this on the channel. There was a special Mario Party Superstars video that I was going to be recording with myself, Dragon of Sunshine, DX Kramer, where we all play Mario Party. And there was a bet on TikTok to see who could get to 200 followers first, myself or DX Kramer. And I did, and he said that he would do a video on TikTok wearing a Peach cosplay outfit, Peach from Super Mario. And to go along with that, he was going to wear his Peach costume while we played Super Mario, not Super Mario Party, Mario Party Superstars. Sorry, I'm still trying to wake up a little bit. But we recorded it, and unfortunately, there was no audio from mine or Nikki's commentary. So we're going to be re-recording it. And originally, I was going to post this on Christmas Day as a Christmas treat for you guys. But we're going to have to re-record it. So it'll be out on before or on New Year's. So unfortunately, you'll have to wait for that because we got to re-record it. But thankfully, all three of us have some time off this next coming week to re-record that. And that's going to be really fun. Plus, he's still going to wear the dress. So that's going to be cool. I am currently working on the next top 10 countdown. I finally have one worked out. I just have to work on the script and then start working on the video itself. So that'll be out sometime in January, because I have to start working on the script relatively soon. And with me having some bit of time off after next Tuesday, I'll have time to do that. So that's in the works. I've been wanting to put out my new guitar video out for a while, but the guitar's still not finished just because myself and Nikki have been really busy with work and just life in general. So hopefully around also January, I'll have that video coming up. There's not a lot that actually needs done to it. There's just one other side that needs spray painted. But I'll have all that put together hopefully soon. And I can't wait to play it. Like, actually play it. I tested it out whenever I got it from Guitar Center, and I love the feel of it. I love the style of it. So I wanted to throw on my my Crow emblem, XV on the back of it. So hopefully that'll be done within the next couple of weeks too. I think that's it for updates as far as videos and streaming content. But the one reason I wanted to make this episode was just to kind of touch base with everybody and let you know how my year went, how I feel, how I'm feeling currently. It's weird because 2021 was, in my opinion, the best / worst year I've ever had in my life. And there's quite a few reasons for that. Let's get the bad out of the way first. One, because just how stressful everything was with my mother's health and her passing away in June. Basically leaving me with no parents. So it's my mother was my rock. My mother was the one parent that actually gave a damn and was always there for me. She was my partner in crime, and just I never thought I would see the day, or I knew she would pass away eventually, but I never thought it would be this soon. With me being only being 34, and just with everything that she had been through health-wise, and even to this day, like, because it's hard. There are some days I'm okay. There are some days where just memories start to flash back and I just break down and just cry about it. And I never, it's just where life has been so busy, I've never had the full grieving process, if that makes any sense. But it just, it's really hard. And my fiance is peeking through the other side of the window. I'm sure you can see her looking through the glass right here. Which actually is a nice little segue into the good of this year. I started dating Nikki and we got engaged. You okay? This was the good that came out of this year, and honestly, if it wasn't for this amazing human being,
I'm just average. I don't know what you're talking about.
To me, you are. Hush. Honestly, guys, if it wasn't for her, I don't know where I would be at right now. You know, we started dating back in March, even before Mom's health problems were worsening and worsening, and she has just been there for me from the get-go. And I honestly don't know what I would do without her. And yes, I would be saying all this even if you weren't here right now.
Yeah, right.
I would be. But like I said, it's honestly, it's been the worst/best year ever, and I'm sure a lot of you can understand why. But are you having fun? Hey, show everybody your Dragonite tattoo, since you haven't shown that. Yeah.
Okay, it is on this arm.
Yeah, so she got a new tattoo. When was this?
I don't know.
Well, we haven't shown it off on the channel yet,
God,
so there, that looks good. But she got new tattoos. I got a new one that is unfortunately still wrapped in Sanoderm right now. There's not really a good way to show it off yet, but hopefully in the next comm vlog it'll be better. I can actually take this off tomorrow, and it pisses me off so much. Shut up about it. I hate it because it keeps on itching and itching and itching. Alright. But excuse me. But you can honestly see why everything is, it's why I'm saying it's the best and worst year ever. Because I've met the person I'm supposed to be with for the rest of my life, and I've lost, aside from Nikki, the most important person in my life. And I'm just taking it a day at a time. And especially with me moving to a brand new state and just moving in general, because like I've moved a few times before, like when I was younger and I couldn't even remember. And then whenever Dad passed away, Mom and I had moved, funny enough, across the river, essentially, because I lived in Boomer before and then moved to Mount Carbon, which is across, like literally they're just across from each other from the Kanawha River. There was actually a joke for a while that we had this orange canoe, and we said, you know, why don't we just pile up all of our stuff in the canoe and just ship it over on the canoe? But just moving to a brand new state, moving technically, not really on my own because, you know, I am living with Nikki, but just, it has been such a transition that I'm still to this day trying to adjust to, because I've only been living here for about, in January, at the beginning of January, it'll be 4 months, but it's just such a different aspect of life because, like I said, this is the first time I've lived away from my parents because, well, I don't have any parents, unfortunately, anymore. But, you know, being out of state, living in a brand new state, which I've thankfully really adjusted to. I honestly really love living in Florida, and I never thought I would say that. Nothing against Florida, just I never thought in my lifetime I would end up here. Mom always joked with me that, you know, whenever I moved out, I need to move somewhere south. And she was always saying, you know, Myrtle Beach, South Carolina, because that was our home away from home. But it's a little further south this time where I've ended up. But, you know, there's still going to be hardships coming up in 2022, especially with still trying to get everything adjusted, trying to get used to everything, just getting settled. Plus that, and not necessarily from Florida, but in the future, like halfway through 2022, Nikki and I are planning on looking for a new actual house to live in rather than just the complexes and that kind of stuff. Which, don't get me wrong, this place is great, but we would love to have a place of our own, like that we actually own. But like I said, just to kind of wrap up, 2021 has been the best / worst year of my life, and like I said, I'm sure a lot of you can see why. But I want to say thank you to everybody that has helped me through this year, because it has certainly not been an easy one. And I know there's a lot of you out there that have helped me emotionally, physically, and just it shows that, there are people that give a damn out there, and it really means a lot. So, but anyway, guys, I'm going to go ahead and hop off here because I do have work this afternoon and tomorrow for Christmas Eve, and it has been extremely busy with the holiday season. So I'm going to rest up, get cleaned up and everything, and work this afternoon. But until then, guys, I hope all of you have a very Merry Christmas, Happy Holidays, Happy New Year, and I will see you guys in 2022.